Hello and welcome to the Wolfchase Toyota Insider of the Memphis Tiger Network. I'm Jeff Brightwood alongside Paul Goebel. And Coach, hard to believe that we're wrapping up the regular season. You're going to go on the road, then you're going to stay down in Florida for the conference tournament. But I guess it's kind of hard to believe that you're pretty much near the end of the regular season.
That's right. It seemed like just like yesterday where the season began. You know, we came off a very good fall season. You know, the guys went home over the Christmas break, and then they come back, and here we are, week before the conference tournament.
The last two matches you had, you split with some ranked teams. They were league teams, a win over 38th ranked SMU, a loss to 29th ranked Tulane. Yeah,
it was a great weekend of tennis. We, at the Racquet Club of Memphis, our home facility. It was a really good atmosphere both days, great weather, great competition. And so it was good. We got the weekend started very well with our match with SMU. It was a dogfight, tough. We lost a doubles point and a very good doubles match, and then it went to the singles, and we came through, and Kai Lemke, one of our team captains, won the deciding match, which really gave us a good win. And it was tough because the next day we didn't have much rest, and we had to come against Tulane, who's very good, very well coached. They have a lot of experienced players, and then they've added some very good freshmen to their lineup. And we lost a very hard-fought battle, 4-3. That also went to the last match, and Chris Patsanowski just came up a little short that day. But I was proud of our guys to come back and play two really good opponents 2 days in a row, and we fought very hard.
How are you feeling now, getting ready to go on this big road trip to Florida with the regular season and the tournament? What are your thoughts kind of on the regular season? Do you feel good about going forward here?
Yeah, I feel very good where our team is. I think we're very seasoned. We've had a very tough schedule. One of the big concerns a coach has is how is your team going to hold up health-wise, and so we're actually going into the home stretch very healthy, knock on wood, but I feel like we're in shape. We've been working a lot on fitness lately, working on a few things, sharpening up a few of the things that we've been seeing in matches that we can improve, and so I'm excited to see what happens. So we'll play 2 matches this weekend down in Florida, and then the conference tournament starts just 2 days after that, so we'll stay down there and then just go straight into it.
And it's always good to have the team success, but always good for the individuals to have a little success too. You talk about Andrew Watson, Ryan Pennison, both nationally ranked.
Yes, they came in the national rankings this last week. They've both been ranked most of their career really, so it's not too not something too new for us, but Ryan had a great win against Tulane, beat their #1 player who was ranked top 20 in the country. He's the highest ranked player in our conference, so we was really happy that Ryan could get that. And then Andrew's been very consistent all year. So it's nice to keep them in the rankings, and hopefully they both can finish strong. They're a very big part of our team and leaders on the court.
I guess if you've got to go on a long road trip to wrap up the season, going to Florida is a good place to go. You'll start it off at Florida Gulf Coast, and you'll wrap up the regular season at a conference team in USF.
Yeah, it'll be good for us. South Florida's won our conference the last few years, so that we know that's going to be a tough match. Florida Gulf Coast, has been first or second in their conference for the last 4 or 5 seasons. So 2 very tough matches, but we're hoping that playing them down there in Florida, with being a little warmer, maybe the wind blowing a little bit more than we're used to, will help us prepare for the conference tournament that's down there.
And I believe you'll be at that new USTA tennis center as well.
Yeah, that's right. This Lake Nona seems like the whole, all of tennis in America is kind of playing down there, and they're wanting to host more and more events. So we're one of the first conference college tournaments that's going to be at this facility. UCF is the host. That's their new home facility, and it should be a great event. I think all the teams are really looking forward to see how it is, and if it goes well, I could see it being a venue that would host us time and time again.
Before we wrap it up, what do you see out of the American this year as far as this conference tournament? How many teams do you think may advance past that conference?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think we've had 5 or 6 teams all ranked within 10 or 15 spots of each other all year. It's been very, very competitive. I feel like we've had 6 teams regularly in the top 50 in the country in the rankings. I feel like, there's even beyond that, Temple's much improved. They've been a little lower, but they beat Penn State this past weekend, which is a great win. I'd say 5 or 6 teams is very possible for this team to, have advanced to the NCAA tournament, just depending on how this last week of the season and then how the conference tournament goes.
All right, Coach, sounds good. Best of luck down in Florida.
Thank you.
That is head coach Paul Goebel. I'm Jeff Brightwell for the Wolfchase Toyota Insider of the Memphis Tiger Network.